Hey everyone, I'm Maik, head coach from MDA Demon on how to bluff at low stakes. Let's analyze how the pool is playing single raise pots, button versus big blind, when they defend in the big blind. They defend pretty well on the flop, okayish on the turn, maybe slightly overfolding, and slightly overfolding on the river as well. There are two main things we should be aware of. First, we should be value betting less thinly. If they call down with a stronger range, we can't value bet loose anymore and have to either take another line or simply check closer hands on the river. Second, we should be over bluffing in this line, unless we find an even better line for our bluffs, of course. The number one spot the pool plays super badly is facing the bet check bet line, overfolding by a whopping 14%. That means that a bluff on the river that would normally have 0 EV gains an additional 20 to 25% of the pot. So if we are raising in the button, the big blind calls, we c-bet, the big blind calls, that makes a pot around 8 big blinds. 25% of that is 2 big blinds. So the bet check bet line with a bluff gains 200 big blinds per 100 hands. And we get to abuse this over and over and over again. Let's have a look at a few examples. We open 10-6 offsuited in the button. If you are playing low stakes, however, I advise you to not deviate too much from your opening ranges. Flop is queen 4-2. We c-bet and get called. Turn we can c-bet, but this time we elect to check, knowing we have a more profitable bet on the river than getting checked to. And villain checks and we bet and we take down the pot. Again, same situation. We open king 8 offsuited, flop comes jack 10-2, we c-bet and get called. Turn, betting is totally fine. GTO probably has us betting here at a high frequency, but we don't care about that. We wanna abuse the check fold frequency from villain on the river, so we check, bet and take down the pot. So, do we want to have value in this line? Obviously, since villain is overfolding facing the bet check bet line, our value loses EV in this line. But what about villain's probe line? It happens at a lower frequency than it should happen, and is too strong too, leaving the checking range unprotected. So do we want to bluff catch against a range that's too strong? No. So checking back value on the turn is the worst thing we can do. In reality, we want to construct our checking range as weak as possible and abuse that villain is just playing face up on the river. If you have interesting hands, feel free to post them in our Discord. The link is in our description. We will see each other in the next video. Goodbye.